going on in this case and in your life. Hopefully we can try to get your children back. When was the last time you saw your children?
Friday. Yes, I saw Shemaya. I saw Liana, Unique. Naya, she was sick. She was in the hospital. And Tuesday, I just dropped her off because I have 5 overnights with them.
And are they all in the same place, or are they separate?
4 of them in the same place. Naya, Liana, Shemaya, and that's together. Unique is by herself.
Really, what do you want out of this case? What's the biggest thing?
I want my kids back. I want my kids home with me. I want my kids home with me. I want my kids home with me. I feel like that right there just stagnated everything. Like, I want my kids home with me. They need to be home with me. I love my kids. They little girls. They very respectful. They love me. I love them. We've never had no miscommunication. They want to come home. My kids love me, and I love them.
And are you concerned about Staten Island Mental Health Society? That this you may not be the only one?
I'm concerned that I may not be the only one. I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. Because we was talking about it, and I guess somebody else in there was like, oh, one of my friends was like, oh, I came positive for K2, but I guess her situation wasn't as serious as mine, so I guess she took it light. But I'm taking it serious because the system has my kids. And I take it serious. I sleep every night with my kids in my heart. I talk about them. I think about them. I have them in my phone. I talk about my kids to everybody. Everybody that knows Janet know my kids. Because I talk about them so much. Staten Island Mental Health.
I have some highlights of the letters. You know what these letters, can you just explain them what they're
basically, these letters are for, how you say it, like an update report for the judge. Basically to see how I'm doing. And if I'm testing negative or positive, the report for the judge.
One paragraph talks about the K2. That's on December 16, 2015. To your knowledge, is this the first time that Staten Island Mental Health Society reported false K2 drug test to the courts and to ACS and all the people that are making decisions in the case, or whether or not they're innocent or not?
No, they didn't.
This was the first time that they did it?
Well, this is the first time.
Okay. That date's December
16. Yes.
What was the date of the drug test?
The date of the drug test, I believe it was May 8th. I believe it was May 8th.
That's when you started the process.
Yeah, it was around in August when we started. Because May 8th is when I started it.
And this letter went to the court. What's happened is that's ACS, this money letter, has been Shepherd Services, have they been helpful in any way to try to get you back to the case?
Well, the agency, they kind of like, they hear it, but it's like, Staten Island Mental Health haven't gotten back in touch with them. They try to reach out to them and ask them, okay, but what's going on about the K2? Staten Island Mental Health hasn't gotten back in touch with the foster care agency. So I guess they kind of like just left it alone. No, they have not really been helpful, but the K2, when they found out it was a false positive, they kind of was a little more lenient, I could say, with giving me my baby for 5 nights, overnight. So that's, I mean,
what would you like the Staten Island Mental Health Society?
They need to be shut down. At least that guy or the director, he needs to like go. Like I feel like he needs to go because who does that? You are there. You are at the end of the day, you are a mandated reporter, and I feel like like you didn't take your job as it was supposed to be taken. You basically lied, and I feel like you hurt a family for no reason. I've been respectful to you. I've never did anything disrespectful, and I feel like you don't need to be there. Like, they need to either shut that whole place down because there's a lot of fraud workers in there, and I feel like the whole place needs to be shut down. Like the whole place.
Does this happen a lot with you girls where they get things wrong in Staten Island?
They get a lot of things wrong in Staten Island mental health, and it's like if it ain't up to you to catch them, then you just off. Like it's just if you don't see it, you don't pay attention, you'll be just swiped under the bus, and you won't know anything. You gotta be paying attention. You have to be on it, and I've been here faithfully. Never been late, never been absent. I've always been there. Always done everything that I was told. So for that to come and that hurted me a lot because the judge was like, you know what, we're not giving you her. You get 1 hour with her. And mind you, my baby was 3 months. She was a baby. Like, and I was crying in the park with my baby. Like, it was sad. It was messed up. And I even came one time, and I even tried to speak to one of the workers there. It was, I can't remember her name, but she was one of the directors as well. And I explained to her, and I was telling her about the K2, and she basically tried to shut me down. Like, she was like, oh, you need to speak to your therapist about this. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what you're talking about. So I was just like, I was lost, like confused, hurt, depressed, anything you could think of. That's how I was feeling.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen it in the news, but the city council just approved an additional $450,000 to go to Staten Island Mental Health Services to help out with heroin. How do you feel about them getting that much money dealing with heroin?
I feel like it's messed up. And why I'm going to say that I feel like it's messed up? Because basically we used to have a really nice group. And we had somebody there that was holding the group really well. And we had 2 people that basically have done heroin, but they kept canceling the group. Ever since they let the other worker that was there, they let her leave, they kept canceling the group. So one of the guys, I see him outside, and he came to me and he was like, you know, Janet, I relapsed. And I said, why? He said, because I don't feel like Staten Island mental health is helping me. And ever since then, I just see him outside, stranded, like all doped up. I felt bad for him because when we had that one person there that was holding the group that they had let go, Staten Island Mental Health let go, that counselor they let go, everything went straight down the drain. Everything went down the drain. Everything. People started getting high. People started like binging. It was just crazy. And I wish I could help them, but I couldn't. Like, you know, I couldn't really speak to them because heroin is a hard drug, right? And it was sad. He told me, he said, and he even told one of the counselors there, he came in and he said, if y'all was here for me, I know I would not have relapsed. He said, I relapsed on heroin, I relapsed on marijuana, I relapsed on coke. Like, he just did everything. Like, he just relapsed on everything.
Do you think that the city council that gave the money, $450,000 to Staten Island Mental Health Society, knows how bad things are?
I don't think they know. They need to investigate. They need to investigate. They really need to investigate that place. They need to investigate Staten Island mental health. They need to investigate it. They need to investigate it.
Janet, thank you very much. I know it's very tough for you to come out here and talk about these issues. We'll try our best with the lawsuit that we have filed to try to get the relief that you want, try to get some movement on you getting reunited with your family. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, I'm just hoping that, you know, whoever's watching just hear my story, you know, like understand it, because it's serious, it's real. And I'm just hoping that I can get my kids. That's what I want, is my kids. I don't want nothing more, less than my kids.